get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, 'cause you will never make it back. 'Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that, baby. Do you feel like surfing on the waves? Oh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in that limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I would fall if you would leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ballin' HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't got a vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west
show
side.
you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, we'll be coming right back. 'Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, let me take you all around the west side. Let me take you all around. 'Cause I wanna take you all around. Let me take you all around.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Bucks have a tight-knit locker room. Pat Connaughton says we've got great leaders on our team, and they're humble. So we have that confidence, but it's not cockiness. And I think that line is very important. Guys, it helps Milwaukee stay hungry.
And they've proven that it works, and they're looking for more. David, thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Siakam deciding where to go with it. He gets it in there. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Khris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Trent passes to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Bucks. This one for three. Siakam pulls it in. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Trent. Knocks it loose. The second effort. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Allen for the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trent left side over Allen. Trent can't hit.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And here's up to the Kumbo outside. That shot off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Excellent defense from Holiday, pays off with the steal, and it starts a successful fast break.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Trent with the wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And Anunoby with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Trent passes to Barnes. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Van Vliet wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Siakam pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Back to Barnes. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Raptors trail by 4. Siakam outside. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Here's Van Vliet. And he just worked New York in that last game. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 5 now.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Middleton. And, yep, and the drops after rolling around the rim. Now here's Van Vliet. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Barnes can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 3. From deep, Giannis, and the 3 ball is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Van Vliet against Holiday. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And the jump by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Siakam passes to Barnes. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 8. Bounce pass, Holiday. There's Portis. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Trent. He also had a big impact in that win against the Knicks.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Khris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Throw good, Siakam. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Banton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand pull punch.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year. but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
That's good from Carter. The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. And so he hits both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Milwaukee foul. Serge Ibaka. First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
The free throw drops for Flynn. So he gets them both. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Here's Banton. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
From deep, Ingles scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Flynn, stolen by Carter. Fires from 18, and there the Bucks with another bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Flynn. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Anunoby with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Now the pass to Banton. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Carter for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Banton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
For Toronto, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Ingles with the ball. Picked up by Flynn. Off target with his 3. Here's Banton. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Flynn. And it's sent back by Carter. And he's able to get it back.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Ingles. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Flynn. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Flynn. From the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Fires from deep. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by 5.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Passes it to Achua. Outside Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. Over Ingles. And he overshot that one, missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Portis drives in. And Portis throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Toronto ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That's good from Anunoby. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Matthews, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And the Raptors also making a change. Young's checked in. Now here's Flynn. He has 7. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Portis. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, Matthews goes quickly from dribbling to shooting. I mean, you give him a sliver of daylight. That's all he needs, and he'll torch you.
Carter against Flynn. Over Carter. The pass to Achua. Anunoby has the open look. No good on the triple. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a 9-point lead. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Bucks leading by 12. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Scotty Barnes is out there with Young. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
To the inside, here's Siakam. That shot misses. Good D by Matthews. The Bucks shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Cans it from downtown. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you know, his ability to really stretch the floor with his shooting is huge. Something he does so well out there.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Middleton dishes to Matthews. Over Barnes. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Much respect. You got to give Matthews for that mid-range J now. He's automatic. His in-between game, filthy.
Barnes looking around. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Matthews, no good. Raptors trail by 17. Over in the corner, Barnes. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And he's good on the first of 3. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And the second free throw, good.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And he makes all 3. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
That bucket in no time at all. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you've got to respect Middleton anywhere on the arc. The top, the corners, he's just that lethal.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Hill. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter. Van Vliet outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Giannis dunks it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Holiday. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Young. And they recover it. Trent kicks to Barnes. Young sets a screen for Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 19. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
It's time to get live. Welcome your forward crew to the floor.
A different look from Milwaukee. Joe Ingles is checked in for Khris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Drew Holiday. First free throw is good.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
That one is no good. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. If you have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Giannis. Trent kicks to Boucher. Van Vliet on the wing. Ingles covering. 5 on the clock. Boucher sets a screen for Van Vliet. Pushing it up. Here's Ingles. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And again, Toronto no luck. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. Our next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Three-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
It's your Box Breaker Crew.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Here's Trent. And here's Boucher. Will it go? And he dunks it down.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Milwaukee with the ball. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. And Giannis throws it down home.
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Toronto's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. And with the superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Van Vliet, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Carter comes in for Hill. Toronto's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Outside Flynn. That's tipped. The feed to Ingles. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The Bucks making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
For Milwaukee, Joe Ingles. Shooting 1.
And the Raptors with the ball. Now Flynn. He's got 7. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Carter. And it's the Bucks on the break. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Stolen by Carter. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Boucher. Allen against Anunoby. Right side Flynn to the middle to stop the run. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Raptors also making a change. Achua, he's checked in for Khris Boucher. Here's Carter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Banton. He has 7. Flynn misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Flynn after the basket by Milwaukee. Got a piece of it. Carter outside. Here's Allen. That one's not going to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Flynn. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Allen with another miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Anunoby against Connaughton. Anunoby passes to Banton. That shot is off. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Allen, and he drives in. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Allen's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Flynn kicks to Anunoby. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:31 left in the first half. Here's Allen. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Here's Banton. 7 points in the game. Puts it up from 12. They get the rebound.
Look at the big fella.
working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And it's Connaughton missing. Raptors shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Flynn kicks to Achua. Defended by Portis. Pass to Anunoby. The jump hook. That one wide left.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Khris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Allen. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Bucks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Took him no time at all on that one. Carter's got 15.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Toronto shooting at a decent 44% clip here. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Over to the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Toronto. Connaughton with it. Driving the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Terrific line that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Bucks on top, running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Raptors.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Anunoby in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Look out!
Once Giannis gets going, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Holiday, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, sometimes Holiday makes it look so easy. Automatic, able to pull up on a moment's notice.
When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later, no coincidence.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Trent. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Lopez. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
Boy, the big fella Lopez shoots that thing with great freedom from behind the arc. One of the best big men shooters in the league.
It's Trent on the wing. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
And it helped them get a narrow win. They needed every one of those points he got from the line. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And again, no good by Toronto.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Passes it to Trent. Takes the 13-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Holiday, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Siakam finds Van Vliet, sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 12 in the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Giannis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And it's Giannis missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Tonight, we're seeing what Holiday's capable of. He's a total team guy, wants to set up other people, but he can also carry the offensive load if called upon.
Sinks the triple.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Giannis, that's a two-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. From deep, Trent. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Trent. And it's sent back by Allen.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he's shot so poorly.
Offensive rebound. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. No good from outside. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Holiday. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Allen against Trent. Siakam a screen on Allen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Another shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
The loudest fans get free t-shirts.
Lineup here for the Bucks. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. Number 1, the Raptors.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
One shot.
Here is Carter, 15 points in the game. Over Flynn. And it's Carter missing. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
A nice shot by Flynn.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
From the corner. Boucher with the rebound. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. On the wing, Barnes. That one, no good. Good D by Matthews. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Connaughton missing. Toronto shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Here's Flynn. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Connaughton. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Connaughton's got his third basket of the night. The Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Barnes with it. Matthews covering. In the corner, it's Boucher. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Portis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Barnes down low. He's covered by Matthews. Barnes can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. They get it again. Here's Ibaka. Makes it off the glass. Ibaka's got 5.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Down low. And it's sent back by Carter. Outside Matthews. Shoots over at Chua. Matthews, no good.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
There's the pass to Achua to the left wing. Raptors moving the ball around. And here's Barnes for three. And that one is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. That's a 2 for Matthews. Here's Connaughton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
First free throw is good. Barnes hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Knocked away. Matthews with the steal. Here's Carter. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Matthews pretty skilled now at dribbling the basketball. Outstanding at cutting his way through the defense. Actually slicing and slithering to where he wants to go.
And he makes that one. And that's now 24 points for Scotty Barnes.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
A nice shot by Carter. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Flynn. He's got 9. Here's Boucher. And here is Flynn. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Lets it go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's do it again for this quarter. 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Now Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Young, and it's Benton in at the 2-guard spot. And they'll get another chance. Here's Portis. The rebound by Young. Toronto shooting about 42% so far. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Hill. And the Bucks miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now Flynn to the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
The three from Hill. Again, missing Hill. The Raptors have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Banton. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Hill, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Love seeing Hill shooting with the confidence he showed right there, putting pressure on the defense and in rhythm.
Passes to Young. There's the dish to Flynn. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Shoots over Flynn. That one, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Tipped away. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Fires it up. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter. Flynn against Hill. A nice shot by Flynn.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Inside, here's Banton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Khris Middleton's checked in for Bobby Portis. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. For three, Middleton. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Banton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector. Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Middleton against Young. Pass to Flynn. They set the pick. Gomez in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Banton. He's covered by Matthews. Young with no one around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Matthews. Rebound by the Raptors. Gomez with the ball. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Flynn the pass to Hernan Gomez. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Ingles. It's good from about 19 feet. Here's Banton. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Here's Middleton. He drains the quick shot. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Up top, Hernan Gomez. And he banks in the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bucks you dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, Bucks you dancing.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Flynn kicks to Hernan Gomez. It's Young on the wing. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got 6 here in this quarter. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The wide open look here for Ingles. Connects from 3-point range.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Young looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, he might look a little thin, even wiry out there, but Young is strong. He has no issues finishing after a bump or a hack.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Attention fans, here come your box breaker crew.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the Bucks miss again.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy. 1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Banton. And the pass to Anunoby. Shoots. Ingles with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Anunoby against Ibaka. Lets the 3 fly. The Raptors rebound. Young, no good. Milwaukee is going to disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Flynn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby passes to Young. Good work defensively by Ingles. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jumps there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
At times in his career, Ibaka has looked out of control when forced to finish through the finish. That time keeps his poise and reaps the benefits.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
one of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. But that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Flynn to the paint. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. And 11 points for Thaddeus Young.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Portis kicks to Hill from downtown. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Shot's good by Banton. Now, here's Ingles. Deep. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Banton, the pass to Anunoby. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Outside Flynn. Passes it to Anunoby. Here's Banton, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Carter, he's checked in for Hill. The Bucks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And the Bucks miss again. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Toronto's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. And with the play-in tournament, single game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
And it's Carter missing. Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
A nice shot by Flynn.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's the Bucks ball. Shoots. Banton with the rebound. Banton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Flynn. No good on the 3.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season. And they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're in front by 32. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your forward crew.
The Bucks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. High post shot. Boucher with the rebound. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's the floater. Flynn misses. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Banton. And here's Boucher. Feeds it to Flynn. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Banton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, congratulations. How did your team come out on top tonight?
We just play hard and we play defense. That's the most important thing. So that's what we do. We play defense. We rebound the ball, we run. That's what we did tonight. We play defense.
And it led to a big, big win, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.